Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton. He's just a bit of a funny guy, isn't he? When recently asked what he thought about the Batgirl film being cancelled a couple of years ago, his reply was, So GQ sat down with Michael Keaton. Obviously, he's doing press tours for Beetlejuice, which I'm really looking forward to. And it's a really interesting article, actually. I read through a couple of bits, and there's some great stuff in there. But there was one section of the questioning that's very, very interesting. When asked, was the fate of Batgirl disappointing to him at all? His answer was, no, I didn't care one way or another. Big, fun, nice check. I mean, this man's too honest. But he does go on to say, I like those boys, they're nice girls, the two directors of Batgirl, and I pull for them. I want them to succeed, and I think they felt very badly, and they made me feel bad. Me, I'm good. Now, I'm a bit mixed on his reply to that line of questioning, and I do get it. He did the project, he got paid, but the film just didn't come out. But I do feel sorry for the people behind the film, because though it sounded like a lot of passion, a lot of excitement doing a Batgirl film. There's never been a solo Batgirl film, as far as I know. If you don't know, Batgirl was a film to come out in the DCEU, the reset DCEU, before the James Gunn DCU. Oh, there's too many DCEUs. To kind of narrow it down, Michael Keaton returned as Batman Bruce Wayne in The Flash. The Flash was supposed to reset that current DCEU at the time, and they'd keep Henry Cavill's Superman and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman and so on. But at the end of the film, out steps the car Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne, and he was the new mainline Batman in the DCEU, completely replacing Ben Affleck. And it sounded interesting, to be honest. We're going to get an older Bruce Wayne, more like the Batman Beyond version, being more of a teacher to new superhumans and building a new Justice League. It sounded great, but obviously we'd had to see Michael Keaton in the suit a few times before we got to that moment. And Batgirl, he was going to star in as Batman and being a teacher to Batgirl, and overall the plot did sound interesting, but the film was canned. And by the way, they had completed filming, they had cut it together, a rough cut, and they decided to just never release it. Now, I think the reason they're not releasing the film is because obviously James Gunn is building a new DCU, and you don't want to get the continuity all mixed up. But the official reason is because tax write-offs or something. I don't really understand it, but we will never see the film. Because of that, we will never ever see the film. James Gunn even went as far as saying it was unreleasable. I don't know. It's a mixed bag, but we will never see Batgirl, and it's such a shame because Leslie Grace seemed like a perfect Batgirl. So Michael Keaton talking about this again, and apparently in the interview he was a little agitated with a line of questioning. The social media reaction's been okay. Nothing against Keaton, really. A lot of people are like, fair enough, took the bag and went. So I get it. I do get it. That he's like, he got paid at the end of the day. If he didn't get paid, then there probably would have been a situation. But it's such a shame we'll never see that vision of Batgirl. And it's such a shame we'll never see Michael Keaton as Batman again, most likely. It took 30 years for him to put back on the cowl and star in The Flash, and we all know how that turned out. But yeah, he's still the GOAT Batman, one of the first major motion picture Batmans, and he's still loved even today. So anyway, what did you think of Michael Keaton's comments? Were you unhappy about them, or were you laughing a little bit like me? Were you mixed about it like me also? Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna miss Michael Keaton as Batman and seeing new adventures, but you can catch them in comic books and everything. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out, and thank you for watching, and remember, I'm Batman.